Hello and welcome to the Corey TV and TKRL. We got a doubleheader here for you today, Australia and Abu Dhabi. We also have a guest commentator. Welcome.
Yeah, it sounds like today's going to be the Corey's TV.
The Corey and Corey TV. So, looks like they've all readied up. Stream is going live here. I need to... Let's see. We're not even going to get into it too heavy here. Pop up our track layout here for, I think we're starting in Australia. So we have...
Did you happen to select spectator mode? Because it was just asking you for a tire allocation. That's why I was asking.
Ha! Let's retire from the session.
We might have a commentator racer today, folks.
Okay, back to spectator mode. We are on fire. Anyways, that's hilarious. I guess I'll have to retire from... How do I retire from the race altogether?
What you should do is get a clip of that lizard running across the track in Singapore and just put it on the screen for like 2 minutes and say, now experiencing technical difficulties.
Oh my god. Okay, so...
He swears he's done this before, folks.
I've been distracted. Anyways, do we even have...
Looks like we have got a new racer on the grid, Mr. D the Body.
I need to change my hair. I think I've lost sound. Wow.
So did you just think you were going to take my spot since I was injured and be SC's teammate?
Well, I thought I'd try to sneak in there. I don't have any... Why don't I have any... Can you hear the engines and stuff?
I can't because I'm watching the stream, and if I turn up the volume, I would have our audio playing through this audio, if that makes sense.
Right. See. What is going on here? Why? Ah, there we go.
Got her going?
Sorry about that. That's much better. Okay, so where are we? Bill. Hans Solomon now goes first. The other thing I need is my race dash open so that I can.
Got a full Sauber team for the first time all season. That's nice to see.
Is a new driver? Dazzy's got some penalty to serve in the next race, I believe.
I believe that we decided that we were going to add 5 positions to his finishing position in this particular race right here.
Okay.
And then Beefcake, whenever he decides to grace us with his presence again, he will get a qualifying ban still.
Yes, that's true as well. For his squeeze or push, or however you want to call it, in Parabolica at Monza on the final turn of the final lap.
I have to say it was very Max Verstappen-esque. It was very Max-ish of what he did, like he did to Lando in Austria, is what I thought. Exactly what it looked like to me.
You know, it's funny. Everyone says Max Verstappen and this, that, the other, but the farther back you go in F1, they all kind of drove like that.
It's very true.
Like Schumacher, you watch Schumacher highlights, and it's just him pushing people off the track.
But according to Alonso, all the time you have to leave the space.
Yeah. But according to Senna, you must always go for the gap, or you are not a race car driver.
And also, according to Alonso, you should have your teammate wreck on purpose so you can get a better qualifying position.
That's good. So hopefully we have sound coming through on the... I'm going to double check that, to be honest with you. I know we're coming through.
You have the ability to pull up the race director. Did Tatted Matt, did he have an incident, or is he just trying to give himself a challenge?
Okay, good. We got sound. I will pull up that race directory right now. Tatted Matt. Terminal damage. So he must have binned it.
Gotcha.
I wish.
What happened to the quarter?
What happened to technical difficulties?
Terminal brain damage. That's what we'll call it. I'm just joking.
Let's that's the one that lets us.
It's quite a large gap we see right there.
Yeah, it goes when you get back to SC. You got 4 seconds. First and 10th. Everyone's...
My teammate doing the best Checo Perez impression he can muster. That's nice to see.
Checo's a strange one, eh? He can be so good and he can be so average. How about that Franco Colapinto crushing it?
Yeah, he's killing it, dude. Right out of the gate too.
2 races has scored more points than Logan Sargent scored in a year and a half. That's crazy.
I wonder if that's the same for the amount of time Nikita Mazepin was in F1.
Right? But apparently, Sauber, or I guess they'll be Audi next year. He's gone on their radar, so that's cool. It's nice to see how many young guys are coming into F1.
Yeah, definitely a lot of rookies next season. Excited to see what Kimmy's going to be able to do, even though he wrecked on his second flying lap.
Yeah, it wasn't a great preview, that's for sure.
Yeah, saw Toto rush in there pretty quick to make sure he didn't get his confidence too ruined.
We got Huntilla mowing the lawn here on the inside. He doesn't like the grass there, so he's lowering it. So how much of a delay do we got here? So I'm at 7:37, and
About 20 seconds. Actually, I don't think mine was all the way live. I was able to fast forward a little bit, so it might be like 10 to 15, somewhere in that range.
seconds. Oh, you got the caution now flashing away?
Yep. Mine says 7:10 right now.
Okay, so yeah, it's about 11 seconds actually.
Cool.
Interesting. I don't know if there's ways to I can have it on. It's hard to see sometimes who's pushing and who's. Sometimes I pop in and look at the steering wheel and try to make a judgment from there. So SC pushing. He's gonna cross.
I think Pluck's on a hot lap.
He's gonna improve, but just so he's up into 8th place with a 119.5. Jeff getting ready to start a flyer. And Matt is starting a flying lap. God, that Haas has such a strange sound to it.
Yeah, I've never been a huge fan of the Ferrari engine noise. It sounds like a weed eater or something.
Yeah. There's a weird whistle to it.
Believe it or not, that makes a difference when you're driving.
Oh, it totally does. Okay. I just learned that I can kind of, when I'm in the cockpit, I can look around a bit. New camera angles. What do you know? Good to find this stuff out at the end of the season.
Yeah, for some reason, when I'm in the garage and I have my foot like pressed down on the gas, I'll always look up. And I don't know why it's mapped that way, but I've always thought it was strange.
Weird.
So you can go left and right and behind, and I think you can go up and down if I'm not mistaken.
I can't go up and just side to side, front and back.
Maybe that's just
Up
when you're in
and
the
down
garage.
like
then.
a roller coaster. Sorry. Lando moment. Yeah, it was also impressive.
Mad Cat.
getting rid of that rear wing that was so giving them such an advantage.
Dude, when I saw that, the second I saw that, I was like, they're just grasping at straws. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way that's giving them that much of a performance
No
bonus. Or
way.
I did think it was kind of strange how quick the FIA was to come out and have them do something about it, though. Usually they don't move that fast.
Well, you got Red Bull chirping.
Yeah, Ferrari was pretty loud too, if I'm not mistaken.
If you don't like it, change your fucking car.
One of the all-time great Christian Horner
Quotes.
lines.
And Solomon, he is improving, I believe. We got a track temperature of 30 degrees, air temperature 21 degrees.
I don't know what that means, Corey. We use Fahrenheit like normal people where I live.
It's just what the app's telling me.
I'm just joking.
So some people use Celsius. Fahrenheit, I've never really figured that one out.
Yeah. Like you guys say kilometers and millimeters. I don't even know what those are, dude. You guys are weird. Do you even have running water up there?
We've got running water. We've got internet.
And you have internet in your igloo?
Ah, shit.
I'm just. We just love to give our friends from the north some shit every now and then.
Gotta. I remember I was on vacation in California when I was a kid, and we were out doing some bodyboarding or boogie boarding, whatever it is. And
Is that an innuendo for something?
no, but there's these surfers out there, and they were asking us where we were from, and we were like, we're from Canada. And they were like, whoa, your waves like freeze in the air. No, that's not us, but okay. It's funny. I mean, there's some frickin' cold parts of Canada, but there's also cold parts of America too, like Alaska.
Yeah. On my racing team, we have a resident Canadian, just one. So we're always giving him crap about when he says things like kilometers and Celsius and.
Is that Pickle Rick?
It's actually Prague.
Oh, Prague.
Or D. Walters.
Right.
However you know him.
Isn't Pickles Flying Fox Racing?
To be honest with you, I think he still is, but he hasn't been online as far as I know in a long time.
Yeah.
I know he did the karting championship with you guys, but like after that, I haven't even seen him online.
No, I think he was doing some Sunday races, just sort of fun races. With another league, but they were just not a very big league, just really just a group of sort of like carts, but not carts. Same idea.
If I'm not mistaken, he either works or owns a actual go-kart track in real life.
He works at one. He's done some, like, he is incredibly fast in a go-kart on Gran Turismo. It's insane. But he's done some
Yes, I have experienced that firsthand.
some real
Yes, I have experienced that firsthand.
some real life karting. And Hans Solomon takes pole position with Bilton, Matt beside him. Then on the second row, Captain Jeff and Mad Cat. Third row, Cluck Boy and the Body. 1, 2, 3. Fourth row is Andy and Antilla. Fifth row is SC and Dazzy. And sixth row is Tatted Matt and not me.
And not me.
So we will retire from this session. I should have qualified just for shits and gigs. Race strategy. What do we got here? Let's go with
Australia is kind of an iffy one. You might see some twos, and majority of people probably just run the one stop.
Hey, this is actually kind of convenient because I don't normally get to see what some people potentially are doing.
There you go. You got the inside track on the strat because you're in the car.
Okay.
How awesome would it be if David Crofty had to call the race while he was in...
Just follow the pack from the back.
It's lights out and away I go.
I can't quit yet. Maybe I gotta do the damn formation lap
I was going to say...
before I can retire.
I was going to say it might be easier to just leave the room and then rejoin. But I don't know if you have to have an invite to get back in. But you can always just retire too.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Okay, we'll wait for them here. This is going flawlessly.
Can you wreck?
No, I think because my wheel wasn't plugged in when I